Hi everyone and welcome to another episode by Poor Man Gamer. Before we jump into episode 9 of Learning from the Greats, I just want to show you my heartfelt, sincere thankfulness to all of you who have subscribed and enjoyed these videos. A lot of you guys have reached out through the Discord channel to encourage me to keep going and always show appreciation for all the work that I put in. And honestly, when I first started, I didn't think that I would actually have any subscribers, and I didn't actually think this would lead anywhere. It's really just a fun side project that I wanted to take on, and this is already above and beyond everything I ever imagined. So guys, thank you so much for watching my videos, and I will continue to do the best I can to put out good, high quality content for you. Today we're going to feature KlarJK, and he is a very interesting style because he doesn't really do one thing in particular really well. He just seems to be good at a bunch of everything, and that's what makes him great as a player. He's very adaptive and he's very flexible when facing opponents, and this is really the secret to his deck. Open with a War Dog, open with a Harvester after, and then pretty much when in doubt, roll a Pitbull out. Right? Catchy, isn't it? Well, I thought it was catchy anyway. So he's gonna do here the 2-on-1 with the War Dogs. The War Dogs did get a buff recently, and so that's what he does with this deck. When in doubt, roll a Pitbull out. Number 2, use the Liang Zhong with high health units and basically hold the pads. So he's going to charge at the missile on the bottom, he's going to protect his Harvester on the top, and here makes the mistake of continuously going after his Harvester and sacrificing missile squad after missile squad without making any progress. That to me is a huge mistake on his part, because the missile is going to get charged up now. He used a ton of resources to try to get up there, and KlarJK here does the interesting combo with the Tank Pitbull War Dog. I love that combo personally. Unfortunately, he did not expect the Mutant Men to roll out, and so here's the cool part. He uses a sniper to shoot the Mutant Men. He's using his tank to protect his Harvester and to take out those bikes on the top. And I love this the use of the Liang Zhong because he's keeping the units alive. One thing he also does really well is that he always leaves the units that are in squads with 1 unit left before he kills them at the very end. This is really good practice because it forces the opponents into what they call a population cap. So you basically get stuck and you can't build new units. Very smart. There it is again. When in doubt, roll a Pitbull out. Right? It does this against almost every single air unit, and it's very effective. There is the Liang Zhong healing it up, and there he is pushing forward. Right? He doesn't push forward, and he's not aggressively charging the missile. His playstyle is really more, you send me what you got, and I'm gonna counter it. So there it is with the Pitbull taking care of the Banshee, the tank on the top there, a high health unit acting as a literal tank, right, to soak up damage. The sniper is going to be in the back doing a little bit of work, and the reason why I say KlarJK isn't really great at any one thing, but he's pretty good at a bunch of different things, is because his micro is good. It's not like one of those real high level top players. The way he utilizes everything is good, but it's not great in the sense that, wow, this guy's a legendary. But he's still a great player because he does so many things that are good really well. Right, and that's why I featured him in this episode. There it is again with the Pitbull. Anis makes a mistake on the right hand side by over microing and making his Banshee dance around for no reason. Didn't get the Banshee in position, and so he's gonna lose that second missile. And this is where I believe KlarJK's deck really stands out against most high level decks. Most high level decks don't feature a really powerful endgame units, and by that I mean like Temple or Not units or Tech Lab units. His deck does by featuring a Sandstorm, and in quite a few of these longer matches, they are actually become the turning point. So here I thought was something really interesting. Another thing he does really well with this deck is the timing on the MG squad. One thing y'all need to recognize is a lot of rookies, a lot of people who don't know how to use the MG squad well, they roll it out right in the beginning of the game and they get themselves in trouble. That is a mistake. If you truly want to be great at using the MG squad, save it till the very end, where it's almost like a surprise for the opponent that they're not expecting an MG squad, and it really gets them in a bind. And that's what you're gonna see here. He rolls out his MG squad near the end here. He's got really high health level units, and because of that sandstorm is really gonna allow him to change the change up this whole match. Now, check this out on the bottom. Mutant Men is doing real good damage against the sandstorm here. The sandstorm still alive, right? Look at that. Look at all that damage it's taking. Liang Zhong comes and heals it up. Sandstorm still alive. The Mutant Men there should have a massive advantage and should have wiped it out much more quickly, but because the sandstorm is a high health unit, even with the Mutant Men using the Obelisk of Life Shards, doesn't kill it, right? And there he is with the Banshee. When in doubt, roll it out. He's gonna engage the Pitbull. The Pitbull is gonna engage the Banshee on the left hand side, and he's gonna take the middle pad, and he's gonna get himself this win. So as I'm watching this game, I'm thinking, KlarJK is really good at everything, but I don't see anything great. If it was me, I would have tried to force the sandstorm up and pull the Pitbull back and have a quick swap because the sandstorm is stronger. But whatever he's doing, it really seems to be working because he consistently beats these high-level opponents, right? In this case here, he's going to go against Phil from Ascendance. Ascendance, I'm sure most of you know, it's a very reputable clan, very, very strong. So anyone who makes it in tends to be pretty good. There it is. He's going to open with a War Dog, and he's going to open with a Harvester. 50 bucks says his next unit's going to be a Pitbull. Who wants to take on that bet? You lose. I've watched his video before. Y'all owe me 50 bucks. Nah, I'm just kidding. Check it out. There it is with the Pitbull. When in doubt, roll it out, right? And this is something that KlarJK does kind of well. He weakens a squad unit, like I always says he does, and then he walks away, right? It's not until the missile is close to being won that he starts moving his units in. Phil, I don't know what the heck you're doing with that missile squad or laser squad, but dancing around is not a good effective strategy of using it, right? He's gonna take out that one harvester, and he's gonna go ahead and finish off the squad units. Notice how he rolls out the MG squad in the middle of the match. Guys, this is how to use the MG squad. Don't roll it out in the beginning. Save it for mid-game, near end-game, before you roll it out, and that's how you make them real deadly, because the opponent does not expect it. There it is with the Pitbull protecting against the Chem Buggy. The Chem Buggy cannot break through, and the MG squad survives. With the Dr. Liang drone, it's going to heal up real well. Phil basically sacrificed the Harvester at the top because he's so preoccupied with that MG squad. And another very strong reason why you should roll it out only in the beginning, in the middle or the end of a match. Don't roll it out in the beginning; it does you no good. By being able to take out those two harvesters, he's able to roll out a sandstorm. Phil never had a chance to roll out the avatar, and that's going to be the end of the game. So sorry, Phil. Bye bye. KlarJK just kicked your butt. Right? Phil again is a good player. So. Yeah, you know, KlarJK, good at everything, not great in any one particular thing. I'm going to show you guys one more match here. Did I already show you this? Oh, I did. I'm sorry. I meant to select another match on the top. Let me go back here. Let me put a pause in the video. And we're back, and this match is against Cheshire. Now, Cheshire is, again, from Tiberium Shores, a very, very well-respected clan. And guys who are on that clan tends to do pretty well. KlarJK is probably going to open with a War Dog. There it is. Then he's going to open with a Harvester. There it is. And he's going to open with a Pitbull. There it is. Haha! Look at that. And he does something really, really well here, which is he's going to go ahead and go after that Pitbull. And now, the reason I pause it is because I'm not sure if I cover this match because I'm recording this video twice. I recorded it first time, it didn't go through because I forgot to turn on the audio properly. So I don't think I featured this match yet. So there it is with the Pitbull engaging it. Very, very smart play here. He's using the War Dog to soak up the damage and then letting the Pitbulls behind it chip away. And notice how he's shooting the bike this time. He should target the tank, right? Still allowing the War Dogs to do the bulk of the damage. He's gonna roll out the Rhino now. And notice how the MG squad, again, not right in the beginning, save it for later on, and that's when it really becomes deadly. He's able to set up the MG squad now, which is going to allow him to clear out some units in the back. So there it is. Look at that. Look at that beautiful damage. He's going to go ahead and try to switch positions with a Pitbull because he's a little bit stronger. This is actually going to get him into trouble. He should have moved up that Pitbull in the back and moved the MG squad down earlier. Made a mistake. Like I said, KlarJK, good player, good at everything, and I think that's what makes him great. He still makes mistakes just like everybody else, right? But I think what really makes him a great player is his ability to be adaptive to most situations. There he is again with the Rhino tank. He's going to go ahead and chip away and engage each target appropriately. He uses the MG squad to take out the MG squad's biggest threat. He's allowing his vehicles to soak up damage before he rolls out his Liang drone. And right now he's got focus fire on the drill pod flame squad because that's going to be his biggest threat towards the MG squad. And now that he's able to, that MG squad died, I believe he overcommitted a bit here on the Rhino tanks. He probably could have gotten away with another MG squad, but again, leaving one unit alive pretty well until he decides when to kill him off. He's going to go force the action and send it to the top. He overcommits on the Rhino tanks, in my opinion here, and this is where he's paying for it. Rolled out a lot of Tiberium to get those tanks out there, but notice how to this stage he still has an advantage in terms of his economy. The reason for that is because he doesn't really build that many units. Right? He rolls out high health units and he pitbulls the crap out of everything. When in doubt, roll a Pitbull out. The Pitbull is going to act as a great shield towards any incoming threat. His Dr. Liang drone is going to help him hold the pad in the middle by healing the units as appropriate. He is going to lose a Liang drone on the bottom, which again, this is what makes KlarJK a great player. Not great at any one thing, but seems to be pretty good at everything. Still makes mistakes, like losing that Liang drone. Could have moved it, right? And he's rolling out the tanks, but notice how everything is pretty well beaten up now. It will allow his Pitbull to go ahead and chip it away and finish it off. He gets himself the missile win. He's going to go ahead and force the action now with a Pitbull once again. And because of his how frugal he is by rolling out Pitbull after Pitbull instead of something a little bit stronger, that sandstorm is going to allow him to hold the middle pad, and it's going to be a game changer. A lot of high level players, I did mention this earlier, they do not use a very strong Temple of Nod or Tech Lab units. He does. And to me, this is pretty unique. He's basically fighting the match with just five units until the very end when he needs to roll it out. And by having the Sandstorm here, this is what's really going to allow him to win this match, because he's got so much health. Notice how the Sandstorm just destroys everything that's sent his way. If you got a Sandstorm MG squad combo, I don't see too many combinations that you can break through on. It'll be impervious to air units, it'll be pretty impervious to ground assaults. Pretty much everything you send its way, it's going to be game over by now. So there it is, guys. KlarJK. If you guys are interested, go ahead and give this deck a try. I think it's a very interesting way of winning. I don't know if all the replays here, he's either incredibly good or incredibly lucky. He wins at a pretty high rate. He does a pretty good job. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video. As always, hit the subscribe button if you enjoyed it, and I'd greatly appreciate your support. Take care. Have a great day.